got the damn. I ain't even got the microphone up where it need to be. That should be better. I'm back, guys. I'm back. Life has been crazy, and I'm so excited to get into it and let you know what's been going on and what's new and what's old and what's tea, because there's a lot to get. It really is. But first, if you are new here, hello, my name is Yaya. Welcome to the Imperfect Adult, where at this point I'm just giving commentary on my life and documenting living in this crazy, obscene, non-stop collection of unprecedented events. Can we get some precedented times? Can we get just one? No? All right, thanks. If you are not new here, thank you for coming back. I know it's been a minute since I posted a video, and I'm just gonna go ahead and jump right on in. So let me first say, the amount of being a small YouTube creator, the amount of shame that I have felt by disengaging from my channel. There have been people that are still watching my videos, still commenting on my videos, and because I've been so absent, I have been embarrassed to even respond to comments on my videos, and that's just some real deal tea. I know it's kind of an imperfect way of thinking, it doesn't really make sense, but there's just something about disengaging from something that you put a lot of time and effort into, and seeing other people engage with it and knowing that you don't have the capacity to really engage with it the way you want to. And I even stopped checking my YouTube email that would alert me of views or comments and responses and replies, because I just felt so much shame. But I am here to say that I am back. If that means I can do a video a week, cool. If that means I do a video every other month, well, that's just gonna be what it is. Where have I been? Since the last time we caught up, I ended a long-term relationship. Getting out of a relationship really sets your equilibrium off, because when you spend all this time with somebody and your life is enmeshed in the experience of being with this person, and you have to rebuild and restart and reconstruct, and even though it was 100% necessary, it still hurt. It was still something that I had to support myself through and come back from. So that was a cute little blow. And then after that, I got fired from my job. The same job within the same corporate ecosystem that I've been on YouTube complaining about, I got fired from. And that was a really big shock. It felt so shameful. It felt embarrassing. Details on how that all went down, it wasn't your typical, oh, we're firing you because we're downsizing or your performance is bad. Many of y'all know I've always been interested in entrepreneurship, and I was heavily pursuing entrepreneurship within the field that I was working in, and potential conflicts came up. I provided a lot of clarity and a lot of transparency with the people that I worked for about what I was doing, and it was fine for them until one of our clients found out, and it was not fine for them. So they had to do what they had to do, and I don't blame them. As much crap as I talk about corporate America, I will say that the last company I worked for gave me a lot of opportunity, and I am really, really thankful for them. They gave me an option to keep my job or to get fired and keep working for myself. So that's what I did. I have been working for myself since July of this year. Ooh, baby, it's hard. It is hard. I think to add to the difficulty of being an entrepreneur, it's just like, what the hell is going on in the world right now? It's every other day, it's a new headline, it's a new story, it's a new dismantling. It's just crazy. And the industry I work in engineering, a lot of opportunities within my industry have been protected due to historical underutilization and quite literally the barring of minorities participating in certain business opportunities within construction. The current administration has disbanded a lot of that. So where I once saw opportunities as a startup, not a small business, my guy, a startup, to be able to participate, having to be a little bit more creative. so to speak. I can only imagine starting a business in 2019, 2018 to 2020, 2021, having a sense of optimism and excitement, and everything in that ecosystem and in that atmosphere was geared towards being a business owner, and it was easier to be an entrepreneur. Fast forward to 2025, about to be 2026, and it is terrifying. Big companies, Amazon, UPS, all of these large firms have been laying off people by the thousands. And what do? I decide to put on my spectacles, pick up my calculator, and start a business when I tell you fear ain't even all the way touching what it is I feel inside. Because baby, this entrepreneurship life is no joke. Like, me paying my bills, me eating is all on me. It's all on me. There is no paycheck coming. There has been no paycheck. It's all on me. I do feel a lot of gratitude for a lot of the connections that I made in my industry that have helped me, that have put me in rooms with people that are able to share opportunities. I 100% will say that there is no way to do entrepreneurship alone. There is no way to start a business alone unless you want to be a freelancer for your whole life. Truly, the network that I have built, hold on, let me show y'all. This is real. This is networking. Hold on. This is my money phone right here. You see this? It's my money phone. Hello? Oh, you got the money? You got them? Cause I'm about to come get it. This right here, this is the lifeblood. Every single one of these cards in my hand represents a real person that I had a connection and a conversation with in the last 5 or 6 months. All right. When I tell you my social battery was and has been so low, I couldn't even talk to a dang on camera. That's one of the reasons we just now get to where we at. All right. Nonetheless, I've been working really hard, and I really do think that if this pays off, this can be something that would change my life and would change my community's life. Not just my life, but my community's life, my offspring's life, and just provide more opportunity. So I'm really happy, I'm really fortunate, but I'm really scared. I'm really fearful. I don't know what's coming, I don't know, but I'm here and I'm doing it. Dang on it, and I'm doing it. All right, that's what's been going on. I really don't have no tips. I really don't even have no commentary for this video, for real. All I really want to say is, if there's anybody out there that is wanting to take control of their life, that is wanting to start their own business, let me be the first one to tell you that you can do it. I have been, first of all, I barely know what I'm doing, but what I have found is, if you are able to put yourself in the right rooms and you're able to be in community with the right people who have the generosity, who have the spirit, people are more than willing to help you figure things out. Let me just say that. With that being said, you don't need to have it all figured out. You don't need to have it all put together. I had a whole plan. I wasn't gonna quit my job until March of 2026. I was gonna stack all this bread. I was gonna be rubbing my hands together like Birdman, and then I got laid off, right? And I think the marker of a true entrepreneur and the marker of somebody who's really dedicated to the art, because let me tell you something, this life ain't for everybody, all right? This life, I've changed pretty much every single extracurricular comfort that I have had in my life for the last 5 years. It has been downgraded, it has been removed, it has been brokified, some would say. But I wouldn't change it for anything. I really wouldn't change that for anything. I feel that the path that I'm on right now is where I'm supposed to be. This life ain't for everybody, but those who do feel called for it and feel like they have the grit and feel like they have the heart to stick it out, I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't think there really is a specific perfect time to start a business, right? I think the perfect time to start a business is when you're ready to roll them sleeves up and get to business, right? Whenever you start a business, there's gonna be ups and downs. There's gonna be factors outside of your control, whether that be the economy, whether that be politics, whether that, be the environment. But as an entrepreneur, our job is to find a way, right? Our job is to make a way. Our job is to quite literally create the ways in which we support ourselves. So I just wanted to say, if I can be an encouragement to you, if I can tell you that I really don't know nothing at all, I know this much, I know 1 or 2 things, and I am out here doing it in this uncertainty, I'm gonna tell you that you can too. Don't be stupid. Of course, there's ways to make your life easier and ways to make your life harder. Try to pick the ways to make your life easier. But at the end of the day, what do you have to lose? What do we really have to lose? Let's be honest. We are on a rock in the middle of space, hurtling through the universe. None of this matters. It really doesn't. Nothing really matters. It really don't matter. The sun can fart and we done. We ashes to ashes, dust to dust. The 3-eye atlas, let the 3-eye atlas do a little U-turn and come visit Earth, baby. We done so. So I just feel like even if this isn't my permanent state of being and my permanent state of employment, it's something that I'm not going to give up on, and it's something that I will encourage that if this seed has been planted in your spirit, that you go ahead and nurture it and water it. And I am so happy to be back, and I'm really looking forward to doing my thing and taking y'all on the journey with me. If I cry on camera again, mind your business. Send me some love in the comments, you know what I'm saying? If you want to see a young, fly, smart woman do her thing and be an entrepreneur, and also I'm still figuring out what I want to do on my channel. I don't know. It's the imperfect adult. It's gonna be all things adulting, right? All of the things. It's not just gonna be my journey as an entrepreneur. That's gonna be one main theme, but I also want to share other parts of my life as well. So if you just want to kick with me, if you want to hop in, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you like this video. Leave your comments down below. Let me know, do you think I'm crazy to start a business right now? And would you start a business right now? Or if not, do you have any dreams that lie inside your heart that you want to bring to fruition and you want help? You want us to help encourage you, because I would love to do that. Anyways, thank you so much for being here. Toodaloo.